Yeah.
Okay. First, I would like to say welcome to Gondar.
Thank you.
So before we talk about the castle, just let me give you some highlights about the town itself. Actually, Gondar was established by Emperor Fasilides in the year 1636.
Okay.
And it had been a capital city of Ethiopia next to Lalibela. You know, we had three permanent capital cities. The first one was Aksum.
Yes.
Then from Aksum it shifted to Lalibela.
Okay.
So around 11th and 12th century, Lalibela was the capital of Ethiopia. Then after those emperors, they didn't have permanent capital city. They had mobile quarters.
Oh.
They moved from place to place.
Okay.
Because, you know, around 1540s there was war between Ethiopian Muslims and Christians.
Yeah.
But, you know, the war was not economical, just not religious, but economical war to control the long distance trade routes.
Oh, they were Ethiopian Muslims then?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they are coming from Harar, you know, southern part of Ethiopia, eastern part of Ethiopia.
Oh.
So we're coming here.
Okay.
So they are also merchants. So they need to control the long distance trade routes.
Ah.
Because of this, you know, some conflict happened, and then, you know, they were leading by Grai Muhammad,
Okay.
or we call it left-handed because he was a left-handed man.
Okay.
So two countries were interested in this war,
Yeah.
from Europe and from, you know, the first one is the Turkish, they come to help Muslims, whereas the Christians were helped by Portuguese.
Okay.
You know, the Portuguese government sent an army under the command of Christopher da Gama, you know, the son of Vasco da Gama.
Yeah.
So with the help of Portuguese, Christians also victoried over Muslims. But, you know, these people actually, they were retreat towards the northern part of Ethiopia because it was more defensive area.
Okay.
So that Fasilides' father called Sicinius, he started to build his own castle in the place called Gorgora. Gorgora is near to the shore of Lake Tana.
Okay.
You know, Lake Tana, it starts from Bahar Dar and it comes to Gondar. After you
Yeah.
travel some 60 kilometers, you get the northern tip of Lake Tana.
Okay.
So his father had been there. And so when Fasilides came to power, he stayed 4 years there.
Okay.
But so many people lost their life because of malaria. Because that is swamp area and lowland.
Yeah. Okay.
But when it comes to Gondar, it is free from malaria because Gondar lies with altitude of 2,200 meters above sea level. This is the first reason.
Okay. So malaria is found where?
Around Gorgora. Gorgora means, you know,
Oh.
it's, you know, the Lake Tana, it starts from Bahar Dar and it comes to Gondar.
Okay.
So if you travel some 60 kilometers, you get the northern tip of Lake Tana.
Okay.
So
places like Lalibela and Aksum, no malaria.
No malaria because they are, you know,
The
the
high
altitude
altitude,
is
yes.
very high.
Okay.
The second reason also, Gondar is strategically located on the long distance trade route that links the southwestern of the country with Massawa port on the Red Sea and also with Metamma on the Ethio-Sudanese border. So they thought that this is the best place to collect tax from merchants.
Okay.
The other one also, you know, the water Lake Tana is stagnant and heavy. It's not movable.
Okay.
But when you come to Gondar, we have 2 rivers running every year, so they could get fresh water.
Okay.
Because of this, you know, Fasilides left his father's residence, which is found in Gorgora.
Yeah.
They came to Gondar and they found it to be a capital city of Ethiopia.
Okay.
So here, what we call Fasilides Royal Compound. Actually, the area is 70,000 meters square, and there are 6 different castles which are built by different kings at different time.
Okay.
So this is the first and the oldest palace, which was belongs to Emperor Fasilides, the founder of Gondar. The remaining built by his children.
Okay.
So as you see, it has different rooms and they have different function.
Yes.
When you see the 2 closed gates here, there are 15 rooms in it.
15 rooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were used as a store, like kitchen. There is also a place where they brewed beer. You know, that time they didn't have whiskey, so they were enjoying this man-made wine.
Yeah.
And also, the lower balcony here, we call it proclamation balcony.
Okay. Which one?
This one, the lower one.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, former days there was no loudspeaker. So when the king wants to transfer message, first someone who assigned to call the people, he goes around the village and he beats a large drum, what we call nagarit.
Yes.
Then after hearing the sound of the drum, the people would be here. But a spokesman, who was used as a loudspeaker, was standing on the loud balcony.
Oh, okay.
And the king would be at the middle, you see it has crown shape.
Yeah.
So this spokesman standing from the loud balcony, he was transferring message from the king to the people.
To the people. Okay.
You know, the king did not expect to shout.
Okay.
Just he tells him slowly, but
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
The 3 rooms will go in, I will show you later. But the upper one, you see the flag of Ethiopia on the top?
Yes.
So under the flag, that is the king's bedroom.
At the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, those emperors, they built their own bedroom on the top of the building, so no one could reach them, yeah?
Ah.
That is for safety, security.
Yes.
And
So,
also- yes.
okay. So did they use stone and
Yeah, actually.
what mortar did they use?
This is lime mortar, you know?
Lime mortar.
Lime mortar, actually. They didn't
Lime
use
mortar.
cement,
Okay.
but they use lime mortar. You know,
Oh,
limestone.
yeah.
They crush the
Grind
limestone,
the
and they
limestone.
bury it underground
Okay.
for 6 years, even above, to be fermented.
Ah.
And then they were using to fix the stones each other.
Okay.
And also for the arches of the door, even the windows, it looks like brick, but it's not brick. This is volcanic red tuff. You know, tufa stone, red tufa.
Oh, it's
In Ethiopia, you know, there was volcanic eruption
Yes.
70 million years ago. So we do have such kind of stone, and also it is easy to make shape.
okay.
And the wood is called ebony wood, very strong and expensive wood.
Okay.
But now it's in danger. Before, we have a place called Darmachuho, some 25 kilometers away from here. They brought from that place. But
Oh.
now everyone, they need to have eucalyptus, because eucalyptus is grown very fast.
Yeah.
So that this wood now in danger.
Oh, you're not allowed to
Yeah.
to harvest it. Okay.
Yeah. Then the remaining are the small stones which are found in the under the ground. This is
Okay.
the only material those emperors used
That
for
was
the
used.
construction of the building.
Okay.
Look, this building, it had, you see, there are 4 buildings,
Yes.
dome-shaped buildings. There are 4. We found them in the 4 direction of the castle.
Okay.
So the first function for them, you know, they are standing supporting the palace like a pillar. And also
Okay.
they have another function. Lower windows on these pillars were watchtowers, but the upper windows are facing towards different church.
Okay.
So he was praying. Actually, he didn't always go to the church. Just he might be go, you know,
praying
once
at
a month. Maybe when he wants to attend mass service, he goes to the church. But the remaining days, he opens the window and looking to the church, and he was praying. Yeah.
okay.
So that is for that purpose. And starting from here to that, it was connected. It was dungeon room. Dungeons. This
Dungeon.
one. yeah.
Okay.
But you know, actually we do have 3 dungeons former days. You know, during Aksumite period, there is a place called Devre Damo. Now it's a famous monastery. Even it's not accessible. You need rope to go up.
Oh
Have
yeah.
you heard about that?
Yes, I saw the monastery
Monasteries on
at the
Devre
top of
Damo.
the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And during Lalibela, there is a place called Gishen Amba. And during Gondar, there is a place called Uhne Amba. You know, Amba means in Amharic, mountain. So all these dungeons are on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
So when the new king assumed the throne, his male relatives, as well as families who were challenged for the new king, they would be taken there.
Okay.
They would stay either until they die or become king.
Okay.
So it's not only the dungeon, also like residence for this.
Okay.
And so they learn the way how to write, how to read, like that. It's also a kind of university.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
like a university. So
Yeah.
you will go into the dungeon as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is temporarily dungeon room. So this is the highlight, and I will go in to see the
Oh.
interior part of the castle.
Okay.